Alright guys, it's William Jamie here, so let's continue our sculpting, and I think we pretty much finished the basic shape of the head, and what I'm going to do is to exit this sculpt mode, enter this object mode, and to add a little bit of object so I can play around with this more. So first, of course, is that I need the screencast key to switch it on so you guys know what I'm going on, and Shift and A so I can add a little bit of mesh. And what I'm going to do is to add a UV sphere, so I'm going to add this eyeball shape here, and S to scale it down, and 3, and to grab it at the y-axis so I can move it approximately here, and to grab it and z-axis to move it down. I think that is pretty good. And 1, grab it, and x-axis to get it right side. And of course, because you need to fill in eye socket, so it do require a little bit of fine tuning. Alright, so yeah, I think I need to grab it backwards a little bit. So here you choose it and grab it and y-axis, so I can just move it backwards a little bit. That's too much. This is better, right? And you can squint, zoom it out, and of course you can 3 to look at the exact position of it. I think it's too backwards, so I'm going to move it. This is more like it, right? This is more like it. Okay, and of course I can enter this sculpting mode and get this pupil out a little bit, just to act like a placeholder. So yeah, and of course you just need to get one eye and duplicate it and then move to the left. Alright, let's do a quick sculpt. Click it and sculpt mode, and what I'm going to do is to just to get this, because we got the sphere here, you can just hide it and just get the sphere of the only sphere is here, right? And what I'm going to do is to, I think I can use clay strip to get everything out. I think I need to remesh it because you don't have a lot of polygon to work from, so just remesh it. And maybe I accidentally add 1 0 here, so it's just too much works, and that is not good because it spent too much time. Let me just pause it, right? Yeah, I think I just got it. Okay, so yeah. Let me just get this out. Yeah, let me get that. Pretty good. I remember you don't need to have a completely show off the pupil, because some of the pupil may be covered by or maybe covered by the by eyelid. I think I got this too small. We don't need that sort of box. So let's just remesh it, and I think I need to smooth it out a little bit, so they won't get this lot of apparent surface here. So just to make it more natural rather than so sort of a robotic eye, right? Right, so after quick remesh, I think here, so hide everything. So if you just click this eyeball, you'll hide everything, and of course you can just smooth everything out. I can just get a pretty big smooth brush, get everything smooth it out. Maybe add a strength. Maybe I need to smooth it even more. Well, that's too much. Sorry. Yeah, and then smooth it. Let's see that. If there's too much of the budge, I want to quick wrap it down a little bit. Maybe just use this just to make everything quicker. Does not look good, so maybe just flatten this out. Maybe just draw. I think draw sharp. Move the strength a little bit, and move. Just to get it down a little bit, and then smooth it, because we don't want this too out, or it will be a little bit weird. Then smooth it. Yeah, let's just make that as a placeholder, and maybe a little bit. Okay, that's it. I won't spend too much time on that, because yeah, obviously you don't need to spend too much time on this. Okay, that's it. And then of course you can just exit the sculpt mode to object mode and to duplicate it. So you can grab it and the x-axis to just move it to the left side of it, and it will just yeah, I think I need to adjust that a little bit. Grab and the x-axis, I think I need to adjust that. Remember, you don't need to got a completely same left and right eye. Okay. I think maybe this is too much, so let's just end the sculpt mode to dampen this a little bit. Because the bulge is a little bit too much, I think. Weird. Maybe this side was too much. Let's just hide everything. Did I lock this thing because I did not think to work on this? Alright. And smooth it out. Yeah, let's just leave it here. Okay. This needs to be smooth a little more. Yeah, let's just. Right, so yeah, we got this eye all ready. And yeah, let's add a little bit of fine tuning of the lips because I'm still not too satisfied with that. So what I'm going to do is to change object mode just to choose this sphere and enter sculpt modes. And what I'm going to do is to get the line, because I don't think the lips should got the two things. I want to have a pretty defined fine lined lips. So what I'm going to do is to use this draw sharp, and if you just use draw sharp and you just for example you just cover in, and that is not what I want. So I'm going to just hold control, so you get a more fine tuning effect. So control. So when I draw, I got a pretty yeah, interesting line here. Got it out, and of course I can increase the strength so you guys can see it more clearly. So this is a carving. I don't want that. Holding Control, it will just sort of carve out. So this is like drawing out the interesting shape for the mouse. So what I'm going to do is to draw this way, so you got a more defined outline for the mouse. And here I got down, up, down, and sort of the M or W shaped here. Okay, and yeah, and this line we need to get it out a bit as well. So let me add this so it's more fine-tuned rather than, yeah, I just want to define that. Yeah, and yeah, pretty good. And of course I can use this strip clay, right? Clay strip, and change that size but decrease the strength, so I can add a little bit of volume here, and downward I can add a little bit of volume here so it won't get weird. Okay, and of course you can smooth it, but you can increase the size but decrease the effect, so it won't get too weird about because if you got too much of a smooth, it might just seem like just everything is so hazed, that's not what I want. And let me just carve in a little bit, so that's pretty small strands. Right, let's carve it in. Okay, so just make it more defined mouse. All right, yeah, let's just zoom it out, so like squint it, and it's more like it. Yeah, and of course I can add a little bit muscle, just to carve it out, like got this muscle shapes here and muscle shape there, fold here, maybe there's a little bit, and of course you can just smooth everything out, so just more natural rather than just got a knife cut your face. Okay, yeah. Right, and the final thing, I think, because we got most of the basic shape down, we can add lighting to do the little bit of checking. So what I'm going to do is to exit the sculpt mode to object mode, and what I'm going to do is to just zoom it out and find out lighting. I think the lighting is over here, and what I'm going to do is to got this lighting pop here, and let's radius thick point light, and let's just render it, right? Do a little bit viewport rendering, and of course you can change the render engine here. We got the cycler, you can get Eevee, so it's much quicker, but you need adjust it a little bit more, and yeah, I think it's pretty good. You can also go to Cyclone just to use different algorithm for your yeah, for rendering, and you can change the color of the light to whatever lighting that you like. but I still prefer the neutral default white light. So you can just get a hue and saturation to 0. You just want to the light and shadow here, and of course you can grab this lighting and to constantly changing its position, so you sort of get the idea of how your character looks in different angles. So for example, if I move it here, we just have a different light to render, and maybe move it up a little bit, right? So you can see the sculpting from different angle and different lighting sources, and you can check whether there's something weird. So for example, there is extrusion I don't want, you can just smooth it out, and yeah, it's just a sort of a double checking process, and looks amazing, right? And the amazing does not mean the sculpt that I'm making, because this is far from perfect. It's just a basic shape, but I think the technology of rendering and lighting is pretty amazing. Especially you can see the light and shadow is a great way to make your own reference, right? And yeah, so you can sculpt your character and do your little own rendering and own light resources, light source, and yeah, work from there. Yeah.